Newcastle Fans TV.
The penalty. All right, we'll start off with the penalty. All right, yeah, it wasn't a penalty. I don't think anyone really thinks that it is. I was listening to the NBCSN crew talk about it, and Robbie Musto was like, "Yeah, he gets some of the knee, but there's a lot of ball in that." And I saw a bunch of replays of it. I don't think it's a penalty, but you know what? Sometimes those things just it's shit, but it just happens sometimes where you get a call against you. Sometimes it's for your team or for whoever, and sometimes it's against you. And if we lost off of that penalty, then yeah, I'd be more pissed off at the ref or whatever. But then we go and concede another. And it's a shocking performance. And even if the penalty wasn't called, I don't think we would have won. I think we still would have lost 3-2 or 4-2. So it pisses me off, but I'm not surprised.
Got to say, it's good to see everyone, Kane, but can we just talk about John Joe Shelvey, please?
Yeah, but Andrew, you start, mate. I saw you comment in the chat. You crack on.
Everyone keeps giving him this tag of a Hollywood player, and he played 3 great passes, which I'm sure probably give him a 1 on one of the scores that you give him, Cole. I know he got 2, but he won the ball back for the first goal, great.
Yeah.
But as soon as the stamina started coming into it, he was jogging the whole game. He was miles off the pace, miles away. And Matt Ritchie, great cross for the goal. He let the ball bounce in the area, could have given a penalty away for the elbow. We've seen them given, let's say. I just can't see why Lewis is not getting the game ahead of Ritchie now. Like, he's a £50 million left back. Bruce has got to kind of at some point go, well, look, I've sanctioned the deal. I've got to give him a go. You know, I'm a fan of Ritchie at times, but the defence, the whole back 5 today they had the moments. Murphy obviously scored a goal, but did he have a good game? And I'm a fan of Murphy, and he didn't. No. Ritchie was poor. John Joe Shelvey, every time Hayden was busting the gut to go forward today. The problem was every time he did, we lost the ball, and then it was Shelvey that was defending. And well, we both know what Shelvey's defending is.
Well, ideally a back 4 and taking, or even bringing Shearer in or Lascelles instead of Kraft. Like, I think you brought it up. Kraft is not a good footballer. He had an okay finish to last season, but he's such a defensive liability. And I think we were caught out by the flank so much today. Like, West Ham had chance after chance coming down either the left or right hand side, and that's no coincidence with Kraft. Kind of was he left centre back or right centre back, one of the other, because the fullbacks we had were always getting up, and West Ham were so quick on the counter. Like, we were always a man sharp really behind. So a back 4 would probably is something I go with, and then having, say, someone like Hayden kind of slotting in, making it a back 5, say a defensive midfield role, and then having 2 others kind of ahead of him in that central midfield. But the back 5 today left a lot to be desired, that's for sure.
Saw your comment, and I thought, we'll get a West Ham fan perspective and see how you saw it today, mate.
Yes, no problem. To be honest, it was a very good game. I actually really enjoyed it. The first half, as you said,
you mean in general?
The first half, in general, it was a good game.
Okay.
I enjoyed it. Say first 15 minutes until you scored, you were in charge of the game, creating more chances, had more possession. Then middle part of the first half, we stepped it up a bit and we started getting the chances. I thought the goal was both goals were good. As soon as you scored the second goal, before the 5 minutes before the end of the half, you then started to pick up the game again. I don't know what was said at half time, but I think Bruce obviously made a mistake.
Yeah.
And we were able to basically take charge of the second half. We were lucky when it came to that penalty. I would admit that. When I first saw it, I thought, that was a penalty. But on looking at it again through the TV, it was a case of, no, he got the ball first. and then knocked it on to Fornells.
I was quite optimistic, like everyone else, after the second half. After the first half, when you managed to get. I pretty much completely agreed with Steve, who you got on for half time as far as the first half went, but then second half, obviously, it all sort of collapsed. And I think some of Newcastle's defensive weaknesses, especially in those full back positions with Matt Ritchie, and with who's the other one on the right side?
Murphy.
With Jacob Murphy. I think they were really exposed because they're not good defenders. And on the counter attack, especially in the midfield, I think we've all said this before, but John Joe Shelvey's not got the aggression. He's not got the desire. He's not got the fitness. And it's really a shame, I think, because when I sort of look at him compared to Declan Rice, I don't really see Declan Rice as a better footballer. With the ball. Yeah, with the ball, I think John Joe Shelvey's as talented a footballer as the likes of Declan Rice, but Declan Rice is obviously younger and he's got more aggression. Yeah, I think it's really a mentality thing with Shelvey.